In the news at 5:30, a great day to be happy. The Buffalo African American Museum is proud to announce its 4th year of celebrating together as one. The journey continues.
Each week, the museum visits locations and sites all throughout our area, highlighting Black history. We're now joined by BAM founder, Brother Clifford Bell, and board trustee, Ellen Harris Harvey. You guys, thank you so much for being here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much for inviting us.
Can we talk first about some of the words that you were reciting there? I don't know if those are your words or if that was a poem somewhere else, but you talked about happiness, two things, and information, education, and appreciation. Do those things work together?
Absolutely. It's the foundation of what we do and how we want to do it. It's so important for people to know us in particular, to support and be proud of the fact that as African Americans, we've accomplished so much in the helping building up America. And we should be proud of that. So those three things, information, presents education, and gives us pride in what we're doing and what we should do. And that was the whole purpose of this originally, was to make sure that those of us that live in the community where a lot of these historic locations are, get a chance to go and be involved and see more African American history.
That's great.
Love it. There's so many events going on. Do you want to highlight a couple of them that you are really interested in? There's the Black Doll exhibit going on. This Saturday is the Frederick Douglass Day at the Nash House.
Absolutely is. And also this Saturday we have the Buffalo History Channel with Doug Ruffin. He's going to be featured at the Erie County Buffalo Public Library downtown at 2 o'clock doing a screening. And we're going to be down there with him because that's exactly where our exhibit is located, in the library at the Ring of Knowledge. So we're going to join him for that, and that's going to be one of our pop-up visits for the month. We're going to be doing those across the brand of our partners. So look for us and Brother Bell. We're going to be featuring Brother Bell at those because he is the chair of the organization and the founder of BAM, and we just wanted to make sure that we highlighted him at some of the local sites who have partner organizations who have exhibits and activities going on.
The guy can speak a little bit, too.
A little bit?
A little bit. Just a
yes.
little bit.
Yes,
Just a little
he can. Just a little bit.
I've been known for saying a word.
You know, I'm curious because all of these sites have deep, deep meaning and deep history in the city of Buffalo, but also for the state of New York and in our region. What do you wish people knew more about Black history in either the city of Buffalo or maybe broader this region? Is there something that you wish people knew about? Because we know the stories. You've been on this couch talking about these stories every year, right?
Yes.
So what do you wish people knew?
I think they should know more about Buffalo because there's so many outstanding African Americans that live in Buffalo and created the kind of atmosphere that made all of us feel beneficials of what they had done. And those of us that live here in Buffalo, they just need to know more about not only who live here and how we can feel about what they've accomplished. More people need to know about that. That's why we have Black History Month.
Yes.
So we can show that these are people that you don't know too much about, that are some of the foundation people to help build America, not just Buffalo.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And we do have new partners this year I wanted to talk about, and that is the Calvary Cemetery Foundation. They joined us this year because they're going to be highlighting a lot of African Americans who are buried there, who have a lot of history that people don't know about. So that's one of our newest partners. And Calvary Baptist Church is also offering a new program with genealogy discovery. So that's going to be happening this Saturday at Calvary Baptist Church. So make sure you go on our website, BuffaloAfricanAmericanMuseum.org, and check out all of our partner organizations and activities and events that are happening across Western New York.
I love it. I love it. You know, this can be a really hard time for a lot of people. Here in Buffalo, especially, hard economic time, and elsewhere. Brother Bell, you mentioned it's a good day to be happy. Why else would I not, you know, be happy and smile?
I have a friend
that.
in Jesus, and I'm happy because I'm free.
Yes.
See, that's the way I feel. I'm Deacon Bell also, then being Brother Bell. That's where that comes from, because I have that kind of faith and I have that kind of confidence in the people that I'm related to. And this is a very magical piece. 3 things called Bell's Law. The relationships you form, the decisions you make, and the actions you take. Those are 3 of the foundational things about you and your life. And we have such great relationships with the people that help us support this and give us an opportunity to show like we're somebody. Because they make us somebody by supporting what we do.
So inspirational. If you're seeing things happen around you, you don't love happening, take that advice. You can control what you can control.
Absolutely. I have a saying too, well, a scripture that I live by. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, Philippians 4:13. And for me, I think that's a foundational scripture for us to live by, because our people have been through so many struggles and so much pain, and that really uplifts folks.
It's not just, folks, we're really not just talking about Black history. We're talking about our collective community history, the
That's
history
right.
of Buffalo. And it is so, so important that we not just pick out one month, but that it's something that we show interest in year-round. If folks are interested in going, where can they find all this information? And if they want to start showing up for the tours and things like that?
Oh, absolutely.
The
They
website
can go to our Buffalo African American Museum.org website to find all of our partner programming information, and also the Underground Railroad in Niagara Falls is offering discounts on their tours if you mention Buffalo African American Museum.
That's good.
Okay.
Great place.
Great,
Excellent,
great.
excellent
Yes.
museum up there in Niagara Falls.
African American history is American history.
Agreed.
It is.
Right.
All right. Thank you both for being here. Miss
Pleasure.
Allen,
Thank
Thanks
you.
for helping us.
Clifford Bell. We appreciate
My
it.
pleasure. Really so.
God bless you
real
both.
great.
Thank you.